everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am working on some more things to go into my mushroom journal. I think what I will do is just spend some videos making bits of ephemera, tags and bits and bobs, and then we'll at the end shove it all in and see if we need any more. So this morning I have spent time making some tags. Now I know you could easily do this, and if you haven't got a Cricut, no problem, you can easily, in fact it would have taken me probably a fraction of the time without a Cricut, but because I've done it, the reason I've done it and used my Cricut is because I'm learning how to use my Cricut, and I like to be able to do things myself. So it might be time consuming one time to make something, but next time I just have to press a button and I can make it. So the first time always takes a while. So what have I done? Let me talk you through what I've got here. I've made some tags. Now these tags are 8 centimetres by 14 centimetres. I've made them all with my own papers. Now I was going to show you, I made a masterboard. Let me show you that so that you can see what that looks like. Right, there's a, turn it around, I think it goes that way. Right, I made a masterboard with different mushroom images. Now this is all digital. I did not physically print anything out and stick anything down. I just did a digital masterboard ready for me to use for my projects. There's another copy of it, but I just did that one on paper. That was more of an accident. So I've got those if I need to dip into those. But I think for some of these tags I've used that paper. And they're all double-sided. I've printed on the back. That is this paper, which is just a background paper that I made, which is, it really is just like a background, a few splodges, splats, some music, some script. I mean, that is it. It's quite plain, but that's what I use on the back of them. Okay, so there's that one, and there's this one. That was one of the other papers that I made, just my own digital papers. That's just an image. That's the back cover of my journal, I think, the page from that, and that's the front page of the journal. But I've just used them to cut some double-sided tags. This is a book page about mushrooms. That's another of the sort of very pale background pages, mushroom pages that I made. I think this is one of my mushroom pages. It's all my own digital art because I just wanted to, I want to be able to use my own things. I know I love using other people's digital art, don't get me wrong, and I don't think I'm anywhere near as good as, these top artists, but it's just nice to be able to do it yourself. And then once you've done it once, you've got it over and over again. I love that one. And then that's another one there. But these are just like some tags that I'm going to use. And I'm going to call these, I think they're called swing tags. I've seen them on somebody's channel. I can't remember who. It may have been Wendy's Journal Adventure. I can't remember. It was a long while ago. So what else have I done? I wanted some what do you call them? Tea cards or cigarette cards, and obviously I didn't have my own, so I had to make some, and basically all I've done is cut them to the right size pieces of art. So I was just trimming that. I hadn't cut very well, so I'd got they're just pieces of my digital art mainly, or pictures or things I've added to, and they are all 3.6 centimetres by 6.8 centimetres, because apparently that's what a cigarette card was. I don't know. Oh, I have got, that's a paper one. I printed them out on paper and I printed them out on card. And the reason I've done both is I thought I might do some two-sided ones. That was the plan. But I'm going to say, if you're going to make your own as well, I mean, just cut them out of design paper or anything you like, or stamp them, or whatever you wish. But I'm going to use some frames, and my frames, hopefully, I haven't checked actually, but hopefully my frames fit perfectly on there. But if you're using, if you're cutting your own frames, well, you can cut them any size you like. But if you're using dies, you might not have a die a particular shape. So make this background paper the same size that work with your dies. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to do some inking around the edges of what have you. And what I might do with these is glue some things back to back so that we've got, and I'm not going to do the same image on both sides because it seems a bit pointless. It's better to have like 2 images, I think. So I'm going to ink around the edges, glue these things together so they're double-sided, and I shall ink around the edges of my tags. Oh goodness, where my words have gone. And if I'm feeling brave and like I've got a load of time, I will ink around the edges. This was just a piece of scrapbook paper, 12 by 12. It's slightly different colour on each side. I'll probably use the more browny toned one that's slightly grayer on the back. And if I feel like it, I will ink around that, but you know, it's fiddly and there are 24 of those, so we will see. Okay, I will be back shortly. Inked around both sides, and I haven't inked those. There's a reason why. I have inked inside and outside of all the frames. When I stick the frames on, you're not going to see that it's been inked around, so I'm not going to ink around those until maybe I've put the frames on, and then I might go all the way around. So well, did I make a bit of a mess up? Towards the end I made a bit of a mess up because I got the same mushroom. It's a different card, but on both sides, but it is what it is. I'm going to worry about it. Right, now I'm going to very carefully, if you can see what I'm doing, very carefully put some glue on the frames, and I'm not going to make you sit through all of these. I'll do one and then I'll toddle off and do the others. So I'm just sticking a frame on. Now you can choose anything for your frame. It doesn't have to be. I just chose some scrapbook paper that I've got. You don't even have to put a frame on, but I just fancied doing it this way. Hopefully mine all match are the right size on account of the fact that I made them the same way on my Cricut. But you can cut them out, you can die cut them, and then I would die cut them to the size, or die cut the, you know, the image to the size of your frames, what your frames can make. I'm going to pop 2 of those on every, come here, on every card like that. So they're just like little framed tea cards or cigarette cards is the plan. And I'll just stick those on a bit better so that they don't wander off. And then I will just ink the edges again where, so you could save inking the edge of the frames. You could just do the insides and then do the whole lot on the outside. I think that's what I would do again. Only dawned on me halfway through. So that's what I'm making there. Okay, so I will do that and be back with the rest. All the little cards have got their frames on both sides and have been inked around the edges. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick one of these. I'm going to pick one of my favourites. Quite like that one. Quite like that one with the same mushroom. Do I want that? Yeah, I might have that one. So this is my plan. I've got my crocodile, so I need to make I'm going to put some eyelets in. Let me have a look and see what I've got. Not much in this pot, but I have got, oh, it feels like I've got ants crawling over me. I don't think I have, but no, those are too big. Those ones is what I'm looking for, I think. Here. So we'll need a couple of those, and we'll need a couple. I prefer using the ones with the, I don't know what you call them, with the back. I'll do. I've got 100 stuck to my fingers now. Go on in, please. In the bag. Right. Yeah, it feels like, I don't know if it's my hair down my back. It's not very nice though. So I'm going to, let me check I've got the right setting. I think I need the smaller one for this. Well, let me see, I'm going to make a hole in here, and I'm not going to, I'm only going to sort of guess. I'm not going to, I suppose what I could do is move that up there. Let's try that. And we'll put our little, my hands are really gluey and not good at going through. Feels like that doesn't want to go in that hole. Go on through, please. Maybe that hole is slightly too small. It has gone through. Then I'll fit the rivety thing on the back, whatever that is. It's probably got a special name. Right, let's put that on there. Yeah, it gives a fairly good finish on there. And we'll do the same on here. Perhaps could have made these tags slightly on slightly thicker card. This is like 220, but I think I would have perhaps preferred to go the whole 300 on these. But never mind. Right, that's gone in. Put one of those on the back. That'll do us. Right, now we've just got to get some, I've got some jute or whatever it's called. I don't know how much I'm going to use. Maybe I'll cut a bit off. I'll tell you what we'll do, because I'm not sure how much I'm going to use. I'll measure it. I'm going to measure 40 centimetres. And then what I don't use, I'll know next time. I won't need that. So I think I will poke this through here. If it will go through. Yes, it will. Open it through. There we go. Now I'm going to put that through there, but I'm thinking I might tie a knot in it first. It looks like the sun's come out now. I'm not complaining because it's been freezing. Right, and then we'll put those through there, see if they'll both go through. May need, no, we've got that. Like that. And then I'll tie another knot down here. In fact, 40 centimetres looks about okay, doesn't it? Bring that down there to stop it from shifting too much. Could have got away with, what? How much is that? 10 centimetres less, I reckon. But that was my plan anyway. Some sort of like double tags, hinge tags, and hopefully you could have them either way around, you see. That was the plan. I'm going to finish off these and I will show you them when I'm done. Right, so here they are, all 12 of them. Can't say it was the quickest procedure, but I think they're called swing tags, if I didn't say that before, because you can turn them over. But so you have it either way around if you want. Oh, that's the original one. That's right, because what I've been doing with these is splitting them. So just twizzling it and taking them apart, because I liked the look of that better. And I didn't do 40 centimetres, I did 31, just over 30. I did 30 on the first one and it wasn't quite enough. So I did 31. So I've been giving them like a frizzy hairdo at the top there. So yes, that was fun. I've done 12 of those now. Ready if I want to pop them in my journal. All similar but different. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Not sure what I'll do next. If anybody's got any suggestions, let me know. But I'll be back when I'm back. And until then, stay safe and well, and have fun. Happy crafting. Bye for now.